Hello, 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 hello. What up, chat? How's it going, y'all? It's time for Pokemon Day. The big presents. I'm so fucking excited, dude. Hey, Alex. Danny! You very funny stuff. So hello! Today's the big 30-year anniversary of Pokemon. It's Pokemon Day and the Pokemon Presents, which means this is going to be big fucking news today. We're going to be getting a lot of huge news for upcoming games. Hopefully Generation 10, the next mainline Pokemon game, will be getting announced today, as well as a bunch of updates for all the other games they have. It's going to be big stuff. And then we're going to be playing Pokemon FireRed after, which is going to become available to play on the Switch after the Presents is finished. That'll be fun. I thought Pokemon was older than 30 years? No, yeah, 30 years. So, yeah, 1996 was when the original Pokemon Red... No. Yeah? Red and Green? Blue and Green? Came out in Japan, 1996. And then 97 was when Red and Blue came out in the West, I think. Yeah, 1996. Red and Green. Yeah, Red and Green. That's yeah, it was Japan had Red and Green, and then we got Red and Blue. Ah. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. I'm excited. I have no idea what to expect outside of just... We're going to probably get most of the... It's going to be them glazing over themselves. And then a million fucking updates for all the mobile games. Probably a bunch of little trailers and stuff showing off like animations and stuff that are coming out, like that concierge and other stuff. And then probably the Gen 10 reveal. Maybe they'll talk about Colosseum and stuff coming to GameCube on NSO. Maybe they'll talk about Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald also coming to Switch in the future. Hopefully Champions release date, yeah. And then Gen 10 at the end, probably. Maybe there'll be some surprise stuff that we're not expecting. I don't know. How dare you talk about your own stuff in my chat? What the hell? Speaking of content creation, though, hold on. Can I refresh and? No, it's still on. I made some YouTube videos on my YouTube channel that I stream on for FireRed, and I put out one yesterday. And it's doing alright. It's at like 3,000 views right now, I think. And then there's another one that's going to be getting uploaded today in about 30 minutes. Check. Yeah, 3.5k views, not bad. Just a little video that's telling people about the game. Telling people about FireRed and Leaf Green since it's coming out, and there's probably tons of people that either haven't played FireRed and Leaf Green in like 20 years when it first came out, back in like 2000, 4 or 3 or whenever it was. As well as all the younger people who were born after the game came out, so maybe didn't get a chance to play them. There was a lot of video just going over some of the differences in those games and things to look out for and little tips and tricks of things to do in the game for first-time players or people who just haven't played them in a long time. And yeah, it's doing pretty well. A couple more videos that I made covering other stuff in the games coming out today, and then probably another one tomorrow. Doing pretty well. We love to see it. "60 seconds. Okay, let's get the music off. Love to see the views, man. W Usher. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea to get some attention on my YouTube channel, because I live stream there now too, because I made on my old channel years and years ago when Pokemon Crystal first came out on the 3DS, when it got re-released on 3DS like 8 years ago or whenever it was. I made a similar video. Well, not similar. I made a video that was in the similar kind of line of telling people about something in the game that they would maybe want to know. Oh no, it wasn't Crystal, it was Gold and Silver. But it was just like talking about where you can get the evolution items in the game, because it was actually kind of weird the way it worked in that game. And I was like, oh, this will be good for people that have maybe never played the original Gen 2 games. And it got like insane views. It's at like over 200,000 views on my old channel. And I was like, damn, I did not expect that to go that crazy. So I was like, hey, I've got a new channel that I'm now live streaming on with Twitch, so fuck it, why not do the same for FireRed and Leaf Green? Get some good views on them, hopefully bring some people over to watch live on the YouTube and stuff. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Is the most popular one still the John Cena meme one? That's not even close. That's like the third. First, I have a video that's got over 300k, possibly close to 400k views. That was about Enter the Gungeon. And then the next one will be the Gold Silver one. And then I think third is the John Cena meme one that I made fucking forever ago. Back when that meme was the big shit. Alright, y'all. It's time. Guys, let me know if the volume's levels is good on the video. It might be a little low or a little high. Yep. Figured we'd be starting with this. A little montage of through the years. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. As with all of these older games are all coming to Switch. Every single mainline game is coming to the Switch. Let's go. Imagine. No, YouTube chat, get the fuck out of here.
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Sure is.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. God damn! And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience.
Over 1,000, baby.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Alright, what do you got for us? What do you have? Are we going to go through all the mobile game shit first, or is it going to be like a bunch of animated series stuff? No? Oh? Oh? Uh-huh. Oh, are they releasing a new... Are they releasing like an anniversary Game Boy thing? Oh my god. Oh. Aw. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess, but not what I was hoping for. That's neat though.
And sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games.
Still a cool little
You
thing.
can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
That's cute. That's a cute little thing.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world.
Yeah, how much for that little thing, I wonder? Surely not a lot.
First time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game.
Okay, so Champions will be out before August, at least. We know that. It's got to be at least before August, since that's when the championships is.
3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event.
It's got to be at least a few months before, so people can like get used to it and like practice on it and stuff, right?
We saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind.
You didn't know Pokemon was competitive? Oh yes, insanely.
As we celebrate 30 years
The Pokemon competitive scene is crazy big
Fans of all ages
and insanely difficult and hard to be good at.
Pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience today,
Spend your money, buy our merch.
A truly special piece of art
Ooh.
illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated.
Bam. That's pretty beautiful. I want it on my wall.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream.
Alright, I'm gonna guess Champions is gonna come out May or June, maybe. That's gonna be my prediction. Cards, alright, TCG stuff. They're doing another one of these? No? Wait, are they re-releasing a bunch of... doing a re-release of a bunch of old sets? Or is this going to be like just some specific cards? This is... okay. Yeah, this is going through a lot of sets. Or is this just them doing like a little showcase of, oh, here's all the cards over the years. And now here's the new one. The future awaits. Oh, okay, yep, new stuff. What the fuck? Okay, that didn't really tell us much. But, okay. There will be some special set coming out at some point. A new TCG game? I doubt it. That would be cool though.
Appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also
Man, I haven't
promo
touched
code to
Pokemon
share.
Go in fucking years. They're kind of going through these mobile games pretty quickly. Oh. The original Red from 1986 appearing in Master Sex. Let's go.
Let your curiosity shine.
Never touched this game. 6.5 year celebration. What an odd.
Masters EX.
Did you just say Master Sex? Yeah. Masters EX, Master Sex. Man, I can't believe this game is still a thing. I don't know anybody that fucking plays Cafe Remix. I've never heard a single person that actually plays this game. And it is still getting updates. And going crazy. It is wild. I legit do not know a single person that plays this. Cool. I mean, at least they're getting through the mobile stuff really quick. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Sleep. Anyone else download this, use it for like a night or two, and then never open it again? Meow. Mew missions beginning tonight. Oh, and lattice stuff maybe? The lattice?
To
Unite.
celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary
Oh,
Pokemon comes
you can actually play
together.
as them.
Soar
Neat.
stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
Yo, the Gen 2
guess
love,
what
let's go. Even though I never play Unite. True, Derek, true. So this new set just came out in Pocket yesterday. Opened some packs, I've got some decent pulls. Premiering, I mean it came out yesterday, but... Ooh, special new rewards though? Let's go. I'll take that. Let's go! Okay, thank you. When? When are they coming out? Please tell me it's like soon. Fucking, it's been like a year since they announced these were going to be coming to the GameCube. Okay. Weird that they're doing this one first, though. Weird that they're doing this. Why are they doing Gale of Darkness first? It's so strange. Fuck off, Jay. Mirror B! The GOAT Mirror B. March. Pog. Alright, let's go. Still weird that the what about Colosseum?
Hello everyone.
Is Colosseum just... Okay.
I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news.
Colosseum and Gale of Darkness are pretty good.
First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon
Oh?
FireRed version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games.
Please tell me you've
coming
changed
to
your mind and you're
Nintendo
actually going to have online.
The Pokemon FireRed and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan,
Uh-huh.
were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Uh-huh.
Today, these games have been made available to play once more.
Yep,
as
we'll be
download
playing this
exclusive
later.
titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home
Okay.
in the future.
In the future.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
Okay, they're just confirming that. Okay.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Uh-huh. When? The new megas. Let's go. This is going to be cool. The fact that it's on Switch and it's going to be on mobile devices, so like just even if people that don't own a Switch you can play with and just have battles and shit. That's going to be so much fun. April. Oh, even earlier than I thought. I was saying May, June, April. All right, cool. So we got FireRed this month. Next month we got Gale of Darkness, and a month after Champions.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA.
Really?
The newest title in the Pokemon series.
I was not expecting...
Please take a look at this video.
Okay, I was not expecting new... I still haven't finished the DLC of this. I'm shocked that they're actually adding more to it. New Megas? Or is this just like more... some more... Is there going to be like more side missions or something, or... I really enjoyed the main game, but the DLC was kind of getting very tedious to play through. You were kind of just doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. It was getting very, very tedious. So I still haven't finished it. I've seen all of the stuff, all the other megas and shit that are in it, but I just haven't actually finished playing through it yet. Okay, so far there's been nothing new here. This is all stuff that that's just in the game. What is this update about? Oh, is it? Oh, right, because I forgot Mega Garchomp Z was never wasn't available yet. I forgot about that. Yeah, everybody knew this was in the game, but it just wasn't available anywhere. It was like the one Mega that they didn't have available for some fucking reason. That was a strange one. Okay, so the update is just Garchomp Z is now available. Cool. That was a long fucking trailer for just showing, hey, Garchomp Z's in the game now, you can get it.
Mega evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
I mean, that would have been hype if we didn't already know that it was a thing.
Available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Oh yeah. It's coming out like next week. I still don't know if I'm buying this game or not. People are giving it crazy reviews and all that and piping up a lot, but Rotom? I think that was Rotom. You'll be in the mines. Yo, new Rotom form, Rotom Radio. Yo, new type is announced. Pokemon sound type is finally getting added with a new Rotom form, Rotom Radio. Let's go. Imagine. Imagine though. Stereo Rotom. I mean, they could.
Is that curious looking stereo of Rotom?
That looks like a legit form of Rotom that would be usable in battle.
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Oh.
It
Neat.
can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to
That's
DJ
fun.
Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working along.
I'm still convinced this is a post-apocalyptic Kanto, and this was
Wow,
Fuchsia City, the ruins of Fuchsia City that you start in. It just looks too much like it, man.
You can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Yo, have a carrot.
But how do you cook?
Hmm. Chef Pokemon? Who's this?
That's silhouette.
Oh, a Greedent. That makes sense. You know, with the trash can head. Fucking chef hat.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
I don't know if I trust a chef that keeps all of his
Chef
utensils
Dente
up his
teaches how to
arse
cook
like
all
that.
sorts of
I'll be
dishes.
honest. Not a trash can, it's a
Each
big pot.
Pokemon
Oh, was it a
has
big pot?
different
It looked like a trash can a little bit. I thought. Oh, no, yeah, it is a pot.
Some dishes
I thought
will
that
even power
when I
up
first
your
showed it, it
meals
looked
when you
like
eat
a
them.
trash can with like
This will make it even
ridges and stuff,
easier
but
to
there it
develop
looks
a town.
smooth.
Try
Maybe
bringing
it was just
Pokemon
weird
you
lighting.
befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
Fucking creepy ass.
There's someone here, too. But where's the last one?
Can you? Oh, I was gonna say,
Whoa,
can you disguise
transform
yourself?
into objects, too.
Ah.
That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Fucking prop hunt Pokemon.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
Oh my god. You can actually go crazy in this game. People are gonna be making wild shit in this, oh my
Together,
god.
You can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures. New encounters may await you as well.
Fucking Raikou? Alright. Goddamn.
Every day, the world gets bigger and
Yeah, it's
bigger.
very Animal Crossing
Developing a
Minecraft
town, one
fucking
step at a time.
combination going on here.
Pokemon Pokopia.
It is looking like it would be very fun and addicting, I'll be honest. March 5th, yeah, next week. God damn. Had Ditto Rug as an early purchase bonus. Well, we only got a few minutes left, so I think the only thing left is
Pokemon
probably the
Pokopia
Gen 10
releases
games.
Next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with
Oh,
Pokemon
can we
from
get the
local
turnip
towns
market? Let's
around
go.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Still confused about XD but no
We'd
Coliseum.
like to end our
That's very
presentation
strange.
today with one final video
We know
for you
Coliseum's
all.
coming at some point, but it's weird that they're doing XD first.
Thank you for tuning in.
Alright, let's see Gen 10. How much are we seeing? Is it just going to be the title and the starters, or are we seeing gameplay? Not actual gameplay footage, I would have expected as much. To start with, at least. Pika! Oh. Exotic City? I don't remember what route that is. That's the snow area in Sinnoh. The bridge in Unova. Fucking Kalos, big city. Just a beach. And the wild area. Main fucking Messagoza. And now, that is one fluffy little Pikachu. Oh! Oh. More Pikachu outfit stuff? Like the ones from Oras? Is it what the leaks say? I've heard leaks, and I'm very curious if they're accurate. I'll not say until we see. Oh my god, we're actually getting gameplay. Oh my god, it looks really good. It looks beautiful, actually. Oh my god. It's finally not crusty as fuck. Holy. Yo, that water. Oh my god, it's actually fucking gorgeous. If this runs really smoothly, holy shit. I'm gonna cream. Oh my god, look at that swamp. Look at that volcano. Look at that lava. Is that an axolotl? Another axolotl starter? What the fuck? We got. Oh my god, that's a dog. That's a fucking brout little bird. Pombon! Oh my god, a Pomeranian fire type starter. Gekwa. Oh, I would die for Pombon. What is that Gyarados ass cloud snake dragon thing in the back? Did you see that up in the top? What was that? Oh, it looks so fucking good though. Oh, I was so expecting like crusty ass as always, but oh my god, it actually looks. It's true. It's what the leak said. It's winds and waves. Oh, it looks so fucking good though. Global simultaneous release 2027. It's not even this. It's not this year. Oh no, we're gonna have to wait so long for this. Oh, I was so hoping this year, but yeah, okay. Oh, it looked so fucking good. We're finally getting a 3D Pokemon game that looks fucking good. Oh my god, at me. No, don't. What the fuck? Let's not do that. Fucking streamception. Hold on. It actually looks so fucking good though. Look at this. Look at that water. Yo, this tower? I'm gonna be looking at every frame here, I'm sorry. Tower. It's crazy. We've got a town there in the background. So, the leaks I saw, and it looks like it's true, was that the games were going to be called Winds and Waves, and it was going to be basically a region set in a kind of Southeast Asia archipelago kind of setting. And it looks like that is very much what it is. This looks very Southeast Asia kind of nature, very much a lot of different islands and shit. So I think that's definitely what it's going to be, a bunch of islands as a region. So probably very much based around like Indonesia, Vietnam, maybe kind of that region, you know. No, you know, okay, I'll say this: the main characters, they don't look too crazy. I don't think the styles of their outfits and shit look amazing, but they're not ugly as fuck like the last couple of gens have been with the standard outfits that you start with at least. But as long as there's customization. Yeah, look at it. It's very, very, very tropical with the palm trees and shit. Yeah, very Philippines, Indonesia type shit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got our boy Nimble, which means low kicks is here. We got Talos. What's that? Is that another? Yeah, that's another Nimble. Outside Pokemon centers again with the shop. Our boy Tangela and Ordish. Look at this fucking war. Look how big this is as well. And this looks like it's just one island, and there's probably going to be a bunch of islands. I feel like this game's going to be huge, and if it's actually like huge and it looks this good and it runs at a smooth 60 FPS on the Switch 2 at all times, this is potentially going to be the best Pokemon game they've ever made. If they can stick with a story and characters as good as Scarlet and Violet's, with the game looking as good as this and running smoothly and stuff, oh, I don't want to fucking hype myself up too much here, but I'm very excited. Like, it's so nice to see a Pokemon game, a new gen Pokemon game that isn't crusty as fuck looking. Oh my god. Look at that. That sunset. Oh, what is that? On the wall. That'll be some legendary Treasures of Ruin type shit or something going on with that, I bet. Yay, Ladybug. And Lady and Slug My Balls. The Bacon Pokemon. Our boy Pika. Very fast catching mechanics as well, so it might be designed to be very fast paced with you catching Pokemon and stuff, running around a lot. Wingles, of course, Krabbies and Sandygast, Marinis. What the fuck? Have we ever seen Marini do that? What the fuck? Have we ever seen Marini do this with its body? What the hell? This must be. I'm going to assume this is going to be one of the main hub town areas with that big ass tower. It's got to be Temple and Carnivine. I'll be honest, not seeing my boy Whooper or Paldean Whooper in the swamp here in this screenshot making me worried. My boy's not going to be in this one. He's been in every game so far. He's not been Dexited yet. Is this going to be the first game he's going to be Dexited in? Oh. Slugma again. Duskulls. Little Solo King thing back there. Okay, let's have a proper look at these again. Pombon is the goat. Brout. So is that another owl, not only another owl Pokemon, but another owl grass starter. The fact that we've had two grass starters that are owls, both set on tropical islands type regions, it's kind of crazy. What the hell? If I had a nickel for every time we had a grass starter that was based on an owl be set in a region that was on a tropical island setting, I would have two, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Pombon, yo. Pombon, my goat. The Pomeranian Bonfire? Is that what they're going for with Pombon? Very cute name, big fluffy dog. Fuck yes. Please We ask for this every generation. It's not been happening. Please, can this thing not stand on 2 legs in its final evolution and be furry bait? Nothing against the furries. I just want this to be a big fluffy dog. If it turns into a fucking bipedal furry ass fucking bait, mon, again, I'm gonna be upset. This thing better fucking stay on 4 legs, I swear to God. Pombon is gonna be my pick for sure. This thing, okay. Gekwa? I thought it was gonna be an axolotl, but it's just a gecko. Gekwa seems like the ugly child that some people are gonna love, and I feel like this is gonna be the one that everybody loves or hates. I feel like Pombon's gonna be the one everybody loves. The owl feels like it's gonna be kind of the middle one that people just are like, yeah, I like it, but I can't imagine people going crazy for. This one feels like the ugliest fuck little shit that either everybody loves or everybody hates. Like everybody, you either love it or hate it. I'm not. I kind of like it. I think if its eyes were fully open the entire time, I think I would hate it. But the eyes being like this, with a mean kind of stare down, makes me like it more. Pombon for life, though. Hold on. Amazing. Amazing stuff. The fact... Okay, here's the question though. 2027, right? Usually the mainline Pokemon games come out in November. Is it going to be November 2027? Or is it going to be early 2027? With how good this game looks, just graphic-wise, I feel like there's a chance it's going to be late 2027. I'm going to be dying waiting for this game to come out. Oh my god. Oh, baby. I'm kind of shocked that with how accurate the leaks seem to have been about Winds and Waves and the setting of the region and all that, I'm kind of shocked the starters did not leak. At all. I haven't seen anybody talk about the starters. Damn. Well, I think that was pretty much everything we were expecting, to be honest. There was no big surprise. It was, yeah, kind of just exactly what I expected it to be. Happy that Gale of Darkness is going to be coming out March, then the month after Champions. That's awesome. Champions will have to tie us over for like a year until Winds and Waves comes out. But hell yeah. Hell yes. Alright. Shall we? I'm curious. I'm curious if there's any more information. The new Pikachu artwork. So there's artwork, official artwork for those new Pikachus they showed, and they look a lot like slightly darker coloured, like they're tanned Pikachus. Oh, how about that shit? All right, shall we? Oh. Shall we jump on the Switch and play some FireRed? Hold on. Why are you not connecting? Oh, there we go. Oh. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Yes. Let's go. Feels so weird. Is the volume good for the game, by the way? Looks like it's at a good level. Let's do this. Let's play FireRed. just so strange playing this on an actual Switch. Arctic, let's go. Hello. How you doing, man? Did you see? Yeah. It looks good. It looks damn good. Ooh. Yeah. The fact that the graphics look so good. I was so ready for it to be a crusty ass looking game again. But it looks gorgeous. Is this the lock thing you were talking about? No. So that's going to be in Pokemon Emerald, which I will have to do on emulation because I'm going to have to like fuck with the save a lot for the eggs and stuff. That was before that was just before I knew this was coming to the Switch. So this is just going to be playing through regular FireRed, just a regular playthrough since they're on the Switch. After we're kind of done with this, which will be probably like next week and a half from now, that'll be after that is when we'll do the egg lock, which will be in Pokemon Emerald. But yeah, this came out like this got announced like a day or two after I started the idea of the egg lock thing, and I was like, well, yeah, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Let's just go with fucking good old green for the rivalry. I'm red, he's green. Let's go. A world of dreams and adventure with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Right, first of all, fast. Set, because we ain't no bitches in this game. Alright, fucking... no running shoes yet. I like that the D-pad and the D-pad and control stick both work fine with moving. Thank God. Manifesting that we'll see a random full-out shiny in our playthrough. Imagine. I'm a bit disappointed so much already got revealed before the presents though. Imagine if FireRed Leaf Green was just announced in Shadow Drop today. Yeah, I think that was... I mean, there's two theories of either they just randomly announced it a week before for like no reason really, or someone at Nintendo fucked up and accidentally put the store page up before it was announced. So they kind of had to just be like, oh yeah, they're coming out. Because I'm pretty sure what happened was someone saw that they were just on the eShop before it was actually said anywhere that they were going to be available. And then after that, they like posted on like social media and stuff being like, oh, FireRed and Leaf Green are going to be coming to the Switch. Because they kind of had to at that point be like, okay, well, cat's out of the fucking bag with us. So I think it's possible someone fucked up and put the games up on the shop way before they were supposed to. Either that or they just did randomly decide, hey, let's fucking just for no reason announce these a week before Pokemon Day. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, I feel like, for them to do that. It's very strange. But yeah, no, that's how it goes. Alright, Bulbasaur. What are we calling you? Hmm. Man, I did not think of nicknames at all for this. You know, let's go with a good old classic. Go with a good old classic food nicknames. Cabbage. I'm still very confused about the fact that they showed that XD Gale of Darkness is coming out next month, but there was nothing for Colosseum when originally Colosseum was the first of the two games to come out, and they said both games are coming. So I'm a little confused on why they're like, yeah, XD is coming out first on the GameCube, but not Colosseum. Like, okay. Strange choice to make, but sure. Whatever, both are going to come at some point, so okay. But very strange. So I guess we'll play that next month. I only played Colosseum and Gale of Darkness for the first time on stream since I've been streaming for the past like 10 years. I never actually played them as a child. Wow. All right, we lost the fucking rival fight. That's a great start to this playthrough. If that Charmander was hitting like a goddamn truck, and he fucking crit me, that's insane. All right, good start. We're off to. We're really hitting things here as we go. That's all right. Cool. Did I really get a bad Bulbasaur? Adamant Nature Bulbasaur. Okay. Kind of, well, I mean, you can be a physical attacker as well with poison, I guess, but you don't get any poison moves by level up. And the Sludge Bomb TM is in the post game, so, well. The temptation to try and see what IVs we have on this. $11, $11, $10, $12. Okay. We have a really bad HP IV, 0 to 9. Attack is 2 to 21, so that can be anywhere from garbage to pretty good. We have really good defense, and potentially decent to great special stats and speed. So our HP and attack are the only ones that are guaranteed. Well, HP is guaranteed to be kind of bad. Attack could go either way. Rest of the stats are either good or at least decent. I'll take it. I mean, I wasn't going to reset for a fucking good one, but kind of curious, you know? What would get up for our IVs on our starter? Adamant Nature Bulbasaur though, eh? Alright. Well, let's go! Ba ba da 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 ba. Da 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 ba. Da da ba. It'll be kind of interesting because of how because of how many goddamn hours I spent doing Kaizo Ironmon and FireRed. I feel like I just have in my brain now that I know what every single hidden item is in this game. Oh my god, Cabbage, can you stop getting crit? How are you nearly losing to a level 2 Pidgey, man? What is this? Bro. Or I at least know what all the hidden items are up until, like, the Elite Four. Post-game, I don't fucking know. And I don't know what all the Save Island stuff is, because we never do Save Islands in Kaizo. With the egg thing, you can teach the Pokemon moves, right? You just have to deal with what it knows. It can literally have any move you want. It doesn't have to learn it. Normally. I can give them whatever I want. So you want to give a Charizard? You want to give me a Charizard with fucking Hydro Pump and Thunderbolt? You can do that. Okay, what is going on? We have been crit in three battles in a row. 3 battles in a row we have been crit. What the fuck is happening? Did they fuck up the RNG in the game or something on the port? What the hell is happening? So I'll say this, Jay. I think what my plan is, if someone submits a Pokemon with a full, what I would consider a full moveset, I will try and respect the full moveset they've given it and not remove any moves that they have given me. But if someone gives me a Pokemon and the moves are just like not really a full moveset, or they've only given it a couple of moves, or there's been a couple of people that just haven't given them moves, they're just like, you know, giving me the Pokemon and like the ability, then Pokemon like that I'll teach whatever. But if it's got a full moveset that has been given, then I will leave it at whatever it has. I might have to teach HM moves, but if I can, I might try and just catch a Pokemon or two to be like HM Pokemon, so that I don't have to like delete moves on the actual Partymons. But yeah, if you give something a full moveset, then I'll probably try and just like leave it at what it has for the most part. Unless we get in a situation where somehow I'm like running out of Pokemon and I need to change moves to like have a chance to win or progress. But for the most part, I will probably try and leave it to let them have what they have, you know. It's gonna be so nice when we can get the goddamn running shoes. Is it you or you that gives me the thingy? Or wait, no. I don't think you give me anything, do you? I think I'm getting confused with like Radical Reds. You usually get like the Wise Glasses or something off of them. Yo, Wendy, what's the thoughts on the new starters announced? I would die for Pombon as I think the exact verbiage I used. The Grass Owl is okay, although I find it odd that they're doing another Grass Owl when they did one in Gen 7 as a starter. Very strange. And then the Gecko, I kind of like, but he is ugly. He's ugly, but I like him. Is it an owl? I mean, it's called Grout or something? So it has owl in its name, so I thought it was an owl. It kind of looks a little owlish. Maybe it's not an owl. Maybe I'm just fucking confused. I think just based on the name, I thought maybe owl. But Brogue. Oh, maybe it's not an owl then. I guess it may not be. It's a very ambiguous looking bird, so it could be fucking anything. Like, or it could turn into anything. And it's not like they haven't had starters start as one animal and then transform into like a completely different, not completely different animal, but like, you know, they're not going to stay as the exact same animal all the time. Like fucking Cyndaquil doesn't, you know, Cyndaquil's like a little hedgehog shrew kind of thing, and then he turns into like a big badger ass Pokemon. Totodile goes from crocodile to alligator, so like it could start looking like one bird and then end up being a completely different one by the end. But I'm definitely choosing Pombon. Pombon for life. Hell yeah, Speedy. We're on the same fucking page. Pombon. Pombon seems like it's going to be the fan favourite, and good for good reason. That thing is amazing. Pokemon I chose had the option for fairy moves, but I didn't know if that was okay, so I didn't pick any. Yeah, there's no fairy type in Gen 3, Danny, so that they would not be available. I mean, this is like, if anybody did put down things that were not available in the game, like moves or abilities that were introduced in later generations, I would just omit them. I would still make the Pokemon, I would just omit those parts. Or I would try and give them whatever I thought was closest to those things to replace them or something, you know? But people didn't have to be 100% accurate with the creation. As long as the Pokemon exists in the game, you know, I can still use it and stuff. But yes, Pombon Puppets. He's just a baby. But here's the thing, Speedy. Is he going to become a furry bait on two legs, big fucking muscular dog, or is he going to just remain a big fluffy boy? That is the question. Skeledirge does give me hope that he will stay on four legs and not be another Incineroar fucking thing. Not that I hate Incineroar, but I'm just getting a little tired of starters turning bipedal in their final evos all the time. I gave shit to Meowscarada at first for that, but I actually like Meowscarada a lot. It's a really good design. It'd just be nice if they would fucking stay on four legs for once. They're just doing it too much, man. They're just doing it too much. And it's been a crazy weird thing since like Gen 6. That's when I feel like that's when it really started being a thing that they were constantly doing. Like all three Gen 6 starters all are bipedal human-like designs, and then all of Gen 7's also kind of went that route. And then all of Gen 8's went that route. And then Gen 9, Skeledirge was the only one that didn't go that route. It's like, come on, can we please? Can we please have just some creatures and not some weird humanoid furry bait designs all the time? For the love of God. Exactly. Variety is the spice of life. Yeah, leave that to Digimon. Leave the little cute creatures turning into weird, sexy looking people yokai shit. Leave that to Digimon. I don't want my little Scrumblo to turn into a fucking muscular, weird, beefy thing that people are gonna goonbait over. Like, it's fine if some of them do that, but let's just have a little bit of fucking, let's have a little bit of, yeah, variety here. Fucking low punny ass. I feel like Some weird shit must have happened with... I think Gen 3 ruined it. Gen 3 had Gardevoir, and then Gen 4 had Lopunny. So, more and more furries became fans of Pokemon, and then they got themselves into Game Freak. Got hired, and then fucking started taking over designing Pokemon. That's my conspiracy theory. The furries are taking over Game Freak. And that's why for so many generations it's been getting more and more bipedal Pokemon. Have I figured out my team yet? And this? For the most part. My ideal team by the end is going to be Venusaur, Raichu, Poliwrath, Flareon, Aerodactyl. And then the 6th one I haven't figured out yet. So if anybody has a suggestion for a 6th team member, feel free. Now this does mean that most of my team is not going to be available until I get to like Celadon. So I think I'm probably going to catch like a Spearow or something just to have a flyer. I mean, I don't need a flyer for... Well, I'll need a flyer until I can get to Cinnabar. But maybe I'll use like a Spearow or something that I'll catch here, and then we'll get Pikachu in the forest, and that'll be the team until I get to Celadon. And then I can start adding like Flareon and stuff to the team once we get there. Start filling the team up proper. No Mankey? Well, I'm going to take Poliwrath, and he'll be my fighter, so... And I don't need Mankey for Brock since we have Bulbasaur. So I think we'll be okay. They can have one pair... Furry artists are also going to be the best at designing furry animals, yeah. They can have one per gen as a treat. Yeah. Salazzle... Yo, Salazzle's... I think Salazzle is the fucking... Salazzle's gotta be the closest... That's gotta be the one that I'm most shocked they got away with, design-wise. Like, that thing is just... It's crazy. Like, I feel like Salazzle is the only Pokemon that I'm genuinely like, I'm not a furry, but... Have you seen that thing? It's giving me eyes, man. It is... Like, they really went crazy with that design. It's kind of wild. Like, a lot of the other ones, with Lopunny and all that, I'm like, not for me, but I get it, I guess, if you're into that. Horny Harem Lizard, yeah. Flying too close to the sun. For sure. Starting with Squirtle. Ooh, we're going to Squirtle. I almost picked Squirtle, but I really wanted to use Poliwrath in my team. I don't know why. I was just looking at the water types and trying to decide what water type I would use, and I was like, maybe Blastoise, and then I was looking, I was like, you know what? I've so rarely used Poliwrath, and I like Poliwrath a lot, and I very rarely ever use it. And this is early enough in the gens where he's not power crept to the point of being useless, stat-wise. So I was like, fuck it, let's use Poliwrath. Good old Poliwhirl used to be one of the fucking... I feel like Poliwrath weirdly was... They weirdly pushed Poliwhirl a lot early on in Pokemon. It was almost like one of the like mascot kind of Pokemon. Like how Pikachu and Meowth and like Jigglypuff and Charizard are like, you know, those are like the Pokemon you think of that everybody kind of knows. But Poliwhirl, they were kind of pushing that way in the early days, and then he kind of just fell off. Does this support online trading and battles? Sadly, no. It is local communication only. Which is strange, because the reasoning for it was like, oh, we're just gonna keep it just like the original games, faithful to the originals. But, like, I'm pretty sure the Gen 1 and 2 games that were on 3DS Virtual Shop were, like, had online. So, I don't really get the reasoning behind that. Kinda strange. Like, it feels like something that would easily be able to just turn on. But, I don't know. So yeah, sadly, if you don't know anybody else IRL that's going to be buying one of these games on their Switch, you're just not going to be able to do any of the Trade Evolution stuff. Kinda sucks. But you know. Yo, where the fuck is Spiro? Am I having a fucking moment here where Spiro doesn't shop in this route in this game? I'm sure he does. Might as well stick with an emulator. That's fair. This is the thing, the whole discourse of people that were like, why are you spending 20 bucks on a fucking Pokemon game? Just emulate it. I'm like, okay, if you want to emulate it, you can, but don't get mad at me because I want to buy the game and play it on official hardware and then be able to move my Pokemon to like home and all that. That's like things I like to, I enjoy doing that. I want to save all my Pokemon and put them in home. Like, if you don't want to buy them, that's fair. I'm not going to judge you for emulating them. It's totally fucking fair if you want it. If you're like, fuck, you know, if you look at this and you're like, I don't think it's worth it, I'm just going to play it on an emulator. Cool. That's totally fair. I respect that decision. But there was genuinely so many people that were like annoyed that other people dare be interested in actually buying the game. And I'm just like, what are you mad about? Why are you mad at what other people do with their money, man? Get a grip. Like, why do you care? It's so strange. There we go. This was local wireless. They don't have any system set up for online in any capacity for this game. The Game Boy NSO has those systems in place, but then it couldn't connect to home. So they had to choose between emulation with online or remaking with home. Yeah, and they were never going to put this on... I always assumed they weren't going to put these on NSO and were going to have them be separate things if they ever did come. And one of the reasons for that is I really thought, yeah, Game Freak are probably not going to want people to play Pokemon games where they can rewind. And also, like, manipulate shit, because you can, like, do weird shit, I think, with the NSO stuff. So it protects against that kind of shenanigans, which makes sense. But I also feel like they very much could have added online features. Like, I don't think that would have been that difficult to do. Like, I don't think it would have been this impossible task to be like, let's have them be able to trade and battle online. Even if they're not on NSO. They just didn't want to bother with the extra effort of it. But... yeah, but like I said, they put the Gen 1 and 2 games on the eShop on the 3DS, and they had online. You could battle and trade online with those, and those are even older. And they were also separate games you bought on the eShop. They weren't part of some, like, package NSO thing. I'm pretty sure they did. I feel like I remember doing online trades with them back when they first came out. We can Google this, just to be sure. Did they not? Am I losing it? Maybe they didn't actually. I'm seeing, from Googling it, I'm seeing a lot of things saying that they didn't. Maybe I'm misremembering. But how? Wait, I literally... okay, hold on. I'm confused because my save of Pokemon Yellow on my 3DS has a finished Pokedex. I completed the Pokedex on that. And I don't remember knowing anyone IRL that also had those games on their 3DS. So how the fuck did I do that? How did I do that if there was no online? Because I don't remember it knowing anyone that had those games as well. Unless I did, and I just don't remember that. There must have been somebody I knew that had them as well, that I traded with and stuff, because I fucking don't. Because I completed the Pokedex. With yellow. I even got Mew. I used the glitch to get Mew so that I could have a full fucking dex of 151. Fuck no, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken then. Well, you know what? That doesn't matter. They still should have done it. They should still have online. No excuse. I don't care if it's an old game. They could add online. They've done it before. There's other old games that get re-released on consoles and they get online stuff added to them. They could have done it. It could. It was possible. They just decided no way. I think implementing online on a 23-year-old game is going to be much more difficult than we'd assume. I mean, I don't know enough about programming and stuff to fucking know how hard it would be. I'm just mad that it's not. I'm just mad that it's not available. Because it would have been nice. But they could do virtual rooms, but that's also difficult. I'm not saying they can do it, but it would be a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I trust your opinion more than mine then, on this subject, if that's the case. Here's what I'll say. There's only one thing I'm really hoping they do for these games that they didn't do, that they did with the other ones, or with Gold, Silver, and Crystal specifically. Have the event stuff be available. If they don't give us, like, the Aurora ticket and all of that for Deoxys and Jirachi and stuff, that'll be cringe. Because they did it for Crystal. They did the GS Ball event for Celebi and Crystal that was originally only in Japan. They made available in Crystal on the virtual store on 3DS, even on the non-Japanese versions. So they can do it because they fucking did it. So they can do it for this one. They did it before. That is something they definitely did do before. 100%. So they can do it for this game just the same. So if they don't, I think this one has the Seve Islands. I mean, yeah, it's going to have the Seve Islands. That was just part of the original game. That wasn't like... The Seve Islands weren't like an added later thing. That was just... That's always been part of FireRed and Leaf Green. That wasn't like event stuff. Were they? I don't remember. Yeah, those are hard-coded into the game. The Seve Islands were originally... I think they came out and said... in interviews and stuff... afterwards or during development or something. I'm pretty sure there was interviews where they said the Seve Islands were originally something they were planning to do on the original games, but they just didn't have the time for it. It was like a scrapped idea. So yeah, they made it part of this. So yeah, the Seve Islands were always going to be in it no matter what. But the Aurora ticket stuff, where you can go to like Mirage Island or whatever it is for Deoxys and stuff, those areas are just in the game. They're like hard coded in the game. Like if you use cheats, you can go to them. You just need the item, the event trigger of the item, to like be able to actually access them. So it's just a case of them making those event things like be available. Which, you know, was like, I think the way it worked before was like it would just be like a mystery gift thing that you would go to like a store for. But with it being on the eShop, they could just do like a little patch update on the game and be like, boop, mystery gift on the game. If you do the update, then you can go and talk to this NPC and they'll now give you the item to do this. Like, that feels like something that would be quite easy to do. So hopefully they'll do that. Hopefully we can go to the island to get Deoxys. Hopefully we can go to the... What's it called? Naval Rock? Where you can get Hu and Lugia. That are in this game as well. That was like an event thing that they did. It's just, I mean, they are quite literally just a matter of here's the code. Here's the like code that just unlocks the item in the game. That originally was just a mystery gift thing. That you would take your Game Boy Advance and you would just scan, like, and the fucking, you would just do the infrared scan thing for mystery gift at a store, and it would be like, you now have the item. That is something surely they can just do as like a little update patch thing on the eShop, and then boom, there you go, you can get the item and then go do these events. Like I said, they did it with the GS Ball. So, an event that on the original games was only in Japan. They can absolutely do that again with this. So that we can catch Deoxys and get Hu and Lugia and Devil Rock. So if they don't, I'm gonna be... I can't do much about it, but I'll be annoyed. I'll be upset. They'll be hearing for me. Probably should have got some antidotes. I didn't pick any up, did I? Oh, I did. I have one. Bada boop. Alright. I guess we'll just run through and battle the trainers and see if we can run into a Pikachu while we're here. Hopefully we can run into one without having to like run around too much. It's like a 5% encounter rate or something, I think. Ooh. Caterpie. Wee. Can't decide who to have on my team. It's a fucking tough choice. It's weird because we're so used to like so many regional dexes nowadays having like 400 Pokemon available minimum. So you go back to FireRed and Leaf Green where it's like just the original 151. Like man, feels like there's not a lot of choice, but also there's a lot of good Pokemon in Gen 1, so it's fucking hard to decide. I do like to do that, Speedy. Anytime I go back and play through older games again, if I'm not like doing a Nuzlocke or something, like if I'm just doing a playthrough, I like to try and use either Pokemon I haven't used in a while or Pokemon I've just never really used. Which is why I'm doing Flareon and Poliwrath on my team. Flareon, honestly, Flareon is my favourite original evolution out of the three, and it's just always been bad. But in Gen 3, it's actually kind of decent, because you can give it physical Shadow Ball, which is kind of sick. And I just never get a chance to really use Flareon. And Poliwrath, I also like a lot, but just, yeah, you never get a chance to use it, because it's kind of been power crept to hell in the later gens to where it's just not that good. But in the early games, it's decent. The nice thing about playing the adventure is you don't really need... I mean, that is the thing. You can play through most Pokemon games with just any fucking team of little garbage guys, and you can beat the game no bother. They're not hard enough to the point where you would be hard stuck just from using a bad team. Yeah, Brock is like... none of the gym leaders in this game are hard. Maybe Sabrina can be a little rough if you don't have Pokemon that can deal with her. But like, Brock's easy. Misty can be a little tough. Her Starmie is really strong. But if you just have a grass type or Pikachu, easy. Yeah, none of the gyms are gonna be hard. Yeah, thank God for that. Thank God for the VS Seeker being in this game. I will be honest. If Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald do come onto the shop as well, that is one thing I'm going to be dreading, is having to grind in those games with no VS Seeker, and basically only having the trainer call thing to do grinding, which kind of sucks. It is not good at all. I will, yeah, thank God for the VS Seeker being a thing in this game. Holy shit. Gonna make any grinding I have to do, if any, at least somewhat manageable. Yeah, these running shoes cannot come soon enough. Ba 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 ba. I'm forgetting. I don't know, do you remember, Derek, what level Aerodactyl would be when I revive it from a fossil? Is it level 5? So I know in the original games it's level 30 that the fossils are when you revive them, but I think it was lower than this game. I don't think it's as low as 5, it might be like 15 or 20? He's gonna be rough to level up either way. Because by the time I get him, I'm gonna be like at least in the 30s or 40s, late 30s, early 40s probably. So that's gonna be a rough grind getting him caught up. Do I want an early bird? I mean, I'm just gonna use Speedo temporarily. As soon as I get access to Aerodactyl, this lad's getting boxed. But that's going to be a while, so we're probably going to have Fido on the team for a pretty decent amount of time. I think I want a Dodgeo. Not a bad choice, not a bad choice. I do remember as a child, the amount of times that I replayed Gen 2 Crystal with my cousins. How often we would just replay through those games fully. The amount of times I remember now that I just used Pidgeot in my team as my flyer, like 90% of the time, I would just get a Pidgeot, and I don't know why I never changed it up. Like, there's not amazing other options in the game, and like most of the other better options are way later. Like Doduo, I think you can't even get until like Victory Road. Skarmory isn't until Blackthorn. Hoot Hoot sucks. Xatu sucks, mostly because it doesn't even learn like a psychic move until like the 40s. Like, there really wasn't a lot of great flying options in Gen 2 outside of just using Pidgeot. Yeah, unless you're a cheating bastard like Will. A motherfucker just got a bunch of TMs, man. He had to have. Motherfucker has Psychic on his mons like 10 levels before they learn them. By level up. It's bullshit. But it wouldn't be a Gen 2 Pokemon if it didn't have an insanely shitty stats or insanely shitty level up moveset. You know? Alright, are we gonna find a Pikachu before we leave the forest, or are we gonna have to actually sit and look for one for a while, I wonder? Not a Pikachu. Do you know what made me sad? When I was looking up stuff about like what team I wanted to use. I was looking at different Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, I want to use an electric type, and I was like, oh, let me look at what kind of moves Pikachu and Raichu get in these games, because I forgot. And I was looking, and I saw Volt Tackle on like the moves you can breed to get, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot Volt Tackle was in Gen 3. And I was like, okay, so I need a Light Ball on a Pokemon, on like a Pikachu to breed with to get it. And I was like, can I get the Light Ball in FireRed and Leaf Green? Nope. You can't. It's just not, you just can't get it anywhere. If you want one, you'd have to get it in Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. And it's a 5% chance for a Pikachu to be holding it, which is also a 5% encounter in the Safari Zone. So I was like, well, even if I had Ruby and Sapphire, I don't know if I'd be that willing to look for one. 5% encounter for an item that's a 5% chance to be holding it. And you can't even thief it because it's the Safari Zone. I'd have to catch them. And then fucking... I'll be like, man, I would take a while. Would have been cool though. But even then, I wouldn't be able to get fucking Volt Tackle Raichu until the post game, because you can't. There's the daycare below Cerulean, but you can only have it hold one Pokemon. You can't actually do breeding until you get to 5 Island, I think. Pretty sure. Which is post game. Does Frisk exist in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? I don't think so, but even if it did, is this wait? What's the Safari Zone? So you don't actually have Pokemon. Would you still get the benefit? Well, you wouldn't be able to get the benefit of Frisk. Would you still get the benefit of like, what the fuck's it called? Compound Eyes? That makes it so Pokemon are more likely to hold items. Would you still get the benefit of that being your lead party Pokemon? Even in the Safari Zone where you're not actually sending them out? I actually don't know if you would. But I also don't know if Compound Ice has that effect in Ruby, Sapphire and Emeralds. I'm pretty sure Ruby, Sapphire, Emeralds Safari Zone was still that kind of Safari Zone, wasn't it? You didn't actually battle. I think it was until the Marsh and Gen 4 where you actually could like battle the Pokemon you were catching. I think Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald was still the whole throw bait thing, right? I fucking don't know. Man, I'm fucking... There's too much Pokemon shit to keep track of, man. It's bound to forget some stuff from the older games. Especially Gen 3. Like, the Gen 3 games are probably... out of the early, like, first 5 gens, I feel like Gen 3 is one of the ones I remember the least about. Because I've played them the least. Like, I've played them a lot, but in comparison to Gen 1, 2, 4, and 5, I've not played them as much, so I don't know them as well. But, you know. I think the best we're going to hope for when it comes to this, though, I think the best we can hope for is that they will put Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on here. But I think that's all we're going to get. It would be nice if they added the Gen 4 and 5 games as well. Maybe the Gen 5 games could happen, but I feel like the Gen 4 games are never going to come to Switch. And the only reason for that is because I could see Game Freak and Nintendo being like, fuck you, buy BDSP. And just refusing to re-release the original games because they're like, no, if we do that, people won't buy BDSP or they'll stop playing BDSP. And they have this weird thing about, you know, well, BDSP's there, so you don't need the originals. They're the replacement. Like, I feel like they'd have that weird mentality about it. Where the fuck is my Pikachu? Give me my goddamn Pikachu, please. Do you know what I just thought of? And I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I'm literally holding the controller in my hands. So I bought this controller that I used for Legends ZA to like macro controls so that I could, you know, shiny hunt with I could shiny hunt AFK. Because I can macro a bunch of button combinations on my controller and just have it do it repeatedly. I don't know if there's anything in this game I can do that with that would be helpful, but I could. If there's something in this game that I can easily, that is like mindless enough to be set to just a few controls, I can macro that on my controller that I have, that I'm using right now. I wonder. Could do it for the game corner. But I mean, with the game corner, you can just do that with any turbo controller. Maybe like leveling up ones in the daycare. True. I could throw something in the daycare with a low cerulean and just have it run back and forth with the bike. Just do that overnight. Although, I think I'd have to do some math to figure out how much XP you would get an hour from doing that. Because I don't want to like leave it overnight and then wake up and be like, Aerodactyl's gained 50 levels and the rest of my team's only like level 40. And I'm just like, oh fuck. Well, that's not good. I don't think that would happen though. It's 1 XP per step. And with no speed up, I don't know. I'd have to like time how long it takes to like move a certain amount of steps in like 10 seconds or something. And then try and do some math to be like, okay, how much would that end up being? Like an hour and then 8 hours of that. And then like, okay, how much leveling would that do? And sadly with the VS Seeker being a little inconsistent with how often it actually makes trainers want to rebattle you and stuff, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, there's too many variables with that. That wouldn't be AFKable. Although breeding in if I wanted to fucking breed shinies, I would be doing it like full odds, but that's something that could be very easy to AFK, I think. Well, yeah, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah. I used to do that with I always did that with Togepi in Gen 2. I'd throw it in the PC and then at the end of the game be like, oh, let's see how many levels it gained after I beat the game. Or do that with Magikarp, buy the Magikarp from the guy at Mount Moon. And then throw it in there and then come back a few gyms later and be like, let's see if it's leveled up enough to evolve. I'm gonna catch up by the time you get this. I know! Pikachu's being a little cunt. He's being a little dickhead and not showing up. Oh, I gotta look up. That's something I never thought about when I was picking my starter. I don't know what roaming legendary... Oh no, it's Entei. I think the roaming dog you get is the one that's strong against your starter. I'm pretty sure, so I would get Entei. I think if you pick Squirtle Derg, you'll get Raikou. And if you pick Charmander, it's Suicune. Pretty sure. Yeah. Remember to save your Master Ball for the roaming legendary, because they can bug out and just stop showing up. There's a bug in the game where they can literally stop appearing. So keep your Master Ball for them. Don't use it on anything else. The birds and Mewtwo can get caught way easier with just battling them. Like all the other legendaries in the game, even the event ones, you can at least save beforehand and easily rebattle over and over. One thing that is going to be a little bit rough with this game though, I believe, outside of just the regular Pokeballs, Great Balls and Ultra Balls, all the other Pokeballs that were introduced in Gen 3 are actually kind of hard to come by. I think there's only some of them that you can actually buy on the Sevi Islands. I think the rest of them are like very, very rare to actually find. So most of the legendaries in this game are just going to be Ultra Balls only. Which will be a little rough. But you know, that's how it be. Do 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 do. You know, when I was looking at options of mons to use, I was looking at other electric types. And I looked at Electrode, because I was like, oh, Electrode I never get to really use. Is he viable in this game at all? And I looked at his moveset and was like, you know, not really. Poor Electrode just has always been terrible. It gets just like no good moves. And then Magneton doesn't even get a steel move in the game by level up or anything. And Electabuzz, I was like, well, that'll just take a while before I can get one. So fuck it. It was the point of being like, I need stuff early game to catch and use in my team, because outside of Bulbasaur, there was like nothing else early game that I wanted to even use. So it was like, fuck it, we'll just get Pikachu and use a Raichu in our team. Electabuzz, use Thunderbolt! Oh my god. This will be the whole stream, y'all. I was looking for a goddamn Pikachu in this fucking forest. Ah! Please. Just give me the rat. There he is. Oh, and it's a female. This was before the gender difference tail, though. Level 5 as well. Let's go. Oh, just before you cut up, Derek. Let's go. Good timing, Pikachu. Good timing. Pikachu! You know what's great about Pikachu in this game, though? Learn Thunderbolt by level up. Level 26. So I don't have to... don't have to spend more coins at the game corner to try and get Thunderbolt for him. Thank God. I'll be having to spend enough coins just to get a decent moveset for Flareon, since he doesn't get a good fire move until like level 50. I'll be fucking grinding coins to get him Flamethrower immediately. And Shadow Ball. Pancake. Let's go, Pikachu. Impish nature. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. We can switch train Pikachu a little bit in the gym, since Bulbasaur's going to be destroying them. Guess how much experience you got from a Carpy? 69. 6, 7. Oh my god. 6, 7. I think 6, 7 is officially started to die. I feel like I haven't heard anybody really use it in a while. One thing that does make me sad about picking FireRed over Leaf Green is there was a little part of me that wanted to use Sandslash in my team because I really like Sandslash, but it is Leaf Green only. So. And I could not pick this game. It's the one that has my boy Quagsire. He's exclusive to this. He's exclusive to FireRed in the post-game, y'all. Couldn't not pick my boy. There he is. Bub. Is that 109? Not even enough to get you to level 7? It's crazy. 18 more. Man, we're only going to get you up to like level 8 for switch training against these Pokemon, huh? It's kind of queasy. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da da ba da 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 da. Alright, Brock, time to lose to a rat and a plant. Rat and a frog and a bird is gonna beat your giant rock snake. Not that one. We're not that kind of rock hard right now. Thanks for giving me a free switch at least. Row, row. Oh, that would have been bad. Thank God that missed. Holy. I forgot I had bind. I was expecting just rocked him, rocked him, rocked him. I guess it's still random AI on the early gym leaders. Alright, GG. Easy clap. Thunder wave. Ba 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 ba. It's kind of crazy that Brock's like, you can use flash outside of battle. Cool, I won't have, not only not have access to that, but won't even need it until like 2 gyms later. It really feels weird that they didn't just make flash a thing in the in Mount Moon and just give it to you here. Like, why leave it till like 2 gyms later that you actually use it? It's so strange. I guess maybe because then you would be forced to have a Pokemon that could learn Flash like this early, and there's probably wasn't that many options for mons that would be able to learn it at this point. But still. To Mount Moon we go. We finally got our running shoes here as well. Let me stock up on some items. I don't think I have anything to sell. No. Damn. I don't think we really need any of these other ones. I guess I could have bought repels, but meh. Eh. Yippee. Bye-bye. Let's fucking go. Now we're moving. Gotcha. Alright, Pancake, now you can get some of the levels on your own. Ooh. The first attack he uses, crit. Let's go, Pancake. Beast. Ba-da-ba-dum. You're mean. Damn. Yeah, we're seeing crits like crazy today. What's going on? Don't. Every time. Is it like, did they design the game this way? I swear, it's coded. It's hard coded that every fucking Weedle in the early game of Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green will poison you with Poison Sting 90% of the time. Like, it's every time, man. It's crazy. I swear to God. Oh, are you fucking serious? These crits, man. It's getting crazy. The crits are getting out of hand. This is redonkulous. I feel like nearly every fucking battle we've had, there's been a crit. 1 in 16, my hairy arse. My big hairy bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Reds, we are Reds. Oh, you're actually gonna do like decent damage to me, Rattata. Unless you want to be a pal and just tail whip again. Let's go. Quick attack. Rude. Okay. You're getting a wee bit messed up here, Pancake. My God. You know, I was just having an idea, but then I realized can't actually do it. So the video I uploaded to YouTube talking about some things in this game that you should do, some like little hints and tips and stuff. A couple of things I mentioned where one was the Nugget Bridge exploit that you can do to get infinite nuggets. And the other one was, one of the other ones was catching Meowths with pickup on Route 5. Because you can get some rare items with pickup, and one of them being the TM for hidden power. And it being basically the only way to get hidden power. So it's worth getting a couple of Meowths with pickup to like just fill your party with. Until you like, you know, fill up your team more. I just had a thought where I was like, does pickup work even if you lose a battle? Because I think it's just a random chance after a battle that they'll be holding an item, but it doesn't work if you lose a battle and white out. So I was like, oh, could you get Meowths? Could you get a Meowth in it with pickup and then like lose the battle on the Nugget Bridge to get the infinite nuggets and try and farm hidden like pickup items as well? But you can't do that. Because to get out of Cerulean City, to get to Route 5, to catch Meowth, you have to talk to Bill. And to talk to Bill, you have to win that fight to get past it. So they would disappear and you wouldn't be able to do it. It's sadly not possible. Well, it would be possible if you got someone to trade with you. Because you can beat Misty before you go up the Nugget Bridge. Which will then make it so you can use Cut. So then if you traded a Pokemon into your game with Cut already, you could cut the bush, go down and catch a Meowth, and then go up to the Nugget Bridge. But that's a lot of work. For something that probably isn't that worth doing. Wow, only 2 hits from the AI. I'm shocked. Actually shocked. Was really expecting a full 5 hits there. Alright, can you... You're strong enough to 2-shot Rattata at least? Not quite. And you die to another quick attack. Or tackle, so... Bado, bado. God damn. I always forget how hard the Rattata actually hits early on with these stab quick attacks. God damn. Nina ran. Oh, could you not? Is this still going to kill in 2 hits? Nope. And I get poison pointed. Oh, and I'm probably dead to the poison. Okay. Man, oh man. Oh, do you know something I should do with a macro? It's like the laziest macro ever. But when I get to Celadon, I should use a macro to buy lemonades over and over again. to save money. On not having to buy like fucking super potions and shit. Or hyper potions for a while. Just fill up on a bunch of lemonades. Sadly, I don't think there's anywhere in this game you can buy Moo Milks, is there? I don't think there is. Maybe on one of the islands? But probably not. Because they're usually stuck behind some arbitrary only being able to grab one at a time, even from a vendor. Or like, maybe buy a dozen at a time. But like, it's never just a case of, I want to buy 99 Moo Milks, they never let you do that. It is funny to think of the weirdness of them being like, hey, you can buy drinks that are not only stronger than the potions you can get at this point, but are also like way cheaper. But with the caveat of buy one at a time. No one, if you have the patience for it, buy one at a time. If not, get fucked. You gotta spend more money for worse healing items. Such a strange way to do it. Sneaky wee phantom I seen there jumping on FireRed as well. Everybody jumping on it. Oh yeah, you're level 14, I forgot you're this strong. Oh, of course. Immediate Q charm, okay. Into the sing. Alright. This is gonna take way too long. Don't you dare sing me. Okay. Ow, god damn. Alright, I wasn't going to use that again anyway, so get fucked. You're a bit too late. God damn. Your insane HP stat. Nearly fully healing me from the damage you're doing. That's fine. Leech Seed's gonna get ya. Yo, Aki! How's it going? Did you watch the Pokemon Presents as well?
Little bits.
Thank you for the bets. Appreciate it. And a hydrate. I will hydrate. Yum, yum, yum. You did not yet? Really? I would definitely recommend checking out at least the end part before you get spoiled on it. At least checking out the last thing that they showed. To the cave! The Lurk well, gotta watch that now after the tease. Hell yeah. Let's go. Sub Zubat. You know, Zubat, if they let me actually evolve you before the post game, I probably would have used you on my team. But sadly, you got nerfed to hell in this. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I think Bullet Seed is still garbage in this game, right? Only 10 base power. Yup. Opened our second Ascended Heroes and got 3 secret illustration rares. What the fuck? Yeah, damn. Is that the? I'm assuming that's the newest TCG set. Not the. I know that the new Pocket one came out yesterday, but the actual full TCG, the regular TCG. That's pretty cool. Any of the secret rares or secret illustrations worth anything? Any of them worth the big bucks? When the hell do you start learning more moves, Speedo? Level 12 and you still only have 3. The hell, man? What the hell? You're the trainer with the Clefairy. That's also level 14. Okay, I was gonna keep using that anyway. Thanks. Wait, wait, wait. Of course. Of course. Encored, Sanctity Sleep, Infatuated. Alright, you're just not gonna do any actual damage. Like... Get me out of here. Bzz. Wow, that did nothing. Probably should heal that. I mean, I'm right next to the entrance anyway. I really can't think of who I want to use for my 6th team member. Venusaur, Raichu, Poliwrath, Flareon, Aerodactyl. Who do I use for my final team member? What do I need? What would be useful type-wise? I wonder. I'm thinking Blastoise and then Victreebel or Vileplume. I think it'll be Victreebel for you. Wait, no. Wait, what game are you? Did you pick Fire Red or Leaf Green? I think it's Vileplume's Fire Red and Victreebel's Leaf Green. Dodrio and then 3 undecided. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Victreebel for you then. That'll be available. Pretty sure. I forget which rocks exactly are the ones that can have hidden items. But it's only a chance. The fleshlight himself, hell yeah. Oh, Effect Spore, right. That's annoying. You know what's really annoying about Gen 1 sometimes? I always forget. There are so many goddamn poison types in this game. And a lot of them are Pokemon I really like. So there's sometimes, anytime I'm playing, I feel like anytime I play through a Gen 1 game, or I guess a Kanto game, and I'm trying to think of Pokemon I want to use, I'm like, okay, I'll use this, and then I'll use this, and I'm like, ah wait, but they're both poison. And then I'll think of another Pokemon and be like, oh wait, he's poison as well. It's like I like Venusaur, and I like Nidoking, and Gengar, and like a lot of all the grass types are grass poison except Tangela, and Crobat and Golbat as well. And then Muck and Weezing I also like, but they're also poison. It's like there's so many fucking poison types. It's crazy. Moving Whip. There we go. I don't have a rock or ground type. Well, no, I have rock. I have Aerodactyl. I won't have Aerodactyl for rock. Could maybe use like Taurus or Kangaskhan? One of the normal types from the Safari Zone? Maybe? Man. I really can't decide. Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of a shame. Like once you've picked your water type, and then if you've picked a Pokemon that's poison type, that's like half of the fucking deck's gone for options. if you don't want to overlap types in your team. Like that, it's probably more than half of the decks is water and poison. Are Squirtle's evolving? God damn. Have you just been using Squirtle? Have you not added anybody else to your team yet? Oh, and Pidgey, right. You know, Magnemite being Steel type and Fire Red and Leaf Green, which obviously they were going to have to do, it really makes me wish that when they introduce Dark type, they also not pre, but like, what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but basically, it would have been nice if they also changed one of the Gen 1 Pokemon to be Dark type as well in Gen 2, like they did with Magnemite, giving it Steel typing. Like, if they added Dark type to one of the Gen 1 Pokemon, that would have been kind of cool to then be able to, in the Kanto remix, being able to actually use a Dark type. Like, I feel like they really could have given Dark type to, like, Arbok. That would have been kind of cool. It would give Arbok an actual, like, use in the Gen 1 remakes. Using your team as a way to counter the Psychic types. Oh yeah. I forget. I always forget that the Vine Whip, for some reason, only has 10 power points. Why the fuck did they make Vine Whip have so few PP? It's a 40 base power move, with no secondary effect. Why were they like, yeah, this move needs to be like not... you need to be able to not use this move much. Like, Water Gun and Ember both have like 25, and they're the same move, just the different type. It's fucking crazy. No poison powder, please. Sleep powder, though. Absolutely. Wartortle is so purple in this. It's true. I don't think we get Razor Leaf for quite a little while as well. I'm gonna have to go back and heal again. God damn. Fucking Speedo Sleep still and ran out of PP for my vines. Did not expect Pokopia to release next week. I think the release date has been known for a little while now, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I forget. Yeah, I think it has been known. I don't think it was like a big announcement. I think they kind of just randomly dropped that was going to be a thing. But that's indeed something at the end of the video. Hell yeah. Colin! Oh dang, I might actually get this Pokemon game. Wait, FireRed and Leaf Green or Pokopia? I've not been following Pokemon in the game since for a while. Ah, that makes more sense. More into the trading, collecting cards thing. Fair, fair. Who's your favourite of the new starters in Wind and Waves, and why is it Pombon? FireRed and Leaf Green, hell yeah. Did you play FireRed and Leaf Green back when they came out, Colin? Or were you a true Gen 1er that only played the originals and that was it? I played Red and Blue. Oh, so you never played the remakes, FireRed and Leaf Green? That's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, you should definitely get on this. Yeah, FireRed and Leaf Green are pretty good. Also played Gold Silver. Okay, you fell off after Gen 2. Okay. Oh, you like Gekwa. I do like him, but he is one of those mons that I'm like, he's ugly, but I love him. He's an ugly little gremlin, but I kind of like him. He's got that big, goofy head with those giant eyes. Always have something for the water starters. Ah, I feel like I'm always got a leniency towards the fire starters. That's usually where my allegiance goes to, is the fire starters. Quite disappointed that it isn't included with Nintendo Online. Yeah. But 30 Canadian dollars is a halfway decent price. See, yeah, that was my method, or my thinking with it, was like, I was always thinking if they did do any of the old games on Switch, I've always thought there was a pretty good chance it would be a separate thing and not actually part of the Nintendo Online. But my hope was always, at least hopefully they'll be decently priced and not too expensive. And I think they got the price right enough to not be too much. I think I would definitely have been happier with it being a little less, but it's not high enough that I'm like begrudgingly buying it for that much. You know? So yeah, I think it makes sense that it wouldn't be on. I think the only reason it would not be part of the Nintendo Online is because of Game Freak really being adamant about people not being able to manipulate the game with like the rewind feature and stuff. Especially because they do have it connect with home, where you can transfer Pokemon, and they don't want like shenanigans like that happening with stuff that they can connect to home and other games later. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. they would want to be all about that. Ooh, a piece of candy. But hey, Colin, if you're planning to buy these games, I made some. I don't know if you saw on the Discord. I've been making some videos, going over some things for these games for people that have never played them before. That could be useful information to know. Although some of them do have, I mean, it's Gen 1 games. I was gonna say some of them have talk about kind of not spoilers. I mean, it's hard to fucking spoil a Pokemon game, especially a remake of Gen 1. But yeah, if you want some info that could be useful to your first time playing them, you can check them out. I did see you post that video, I haven't watched it yet. Technically working right now? Ooh. I'm shocked that your work is, wait, do you work from home? Or are you in the office? I was gonna say, if you're in the office, I'm shocked that they don't have like Twitch as like a banned website. I feel like Twitch is big enough now that they would do that shit. Ah, working from home, okay. Are you lucky enough to have work for a company that doesn't fucking monitor you constantly like crazy? At least. Pretty sure I've seen other people watching Twitch from work. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as people are getting their work done, then who gives a fuck if they're watching like Twitch and stuff, right? Like, yeah, if work's getting done, don't mess with it. I usually like watching Major League Balatro in the afternoons. Hell yeah. I feel like most people do, right? Like, you gotta have some noise in the background on your second monitor or something. Something that's not enough to distract you from your work, but just nice background noise, so you're not losing your mind over the monotonous work on a project for hours on end. Oh, do you know what I should do? I just thought, another video idea. I should cover useful Pokemon to use Thief on in this game. One of them being Paris. Because if you Thief Paris, you can get mushrooms from them, which can be used for the move relearner in this game. That could be a good video idea. Go over all the useful Pokemon that have held items you would want to thieve. Because I think you get the Thief TM right here in this room, so... You're gonna be marrying Clint at 1.7. Yeah, Derek, Sandy for sure. I am tempted to do my idea that I said in the Discord. Make my character look like Emily, marry him, and then divorce him immediately. And then marry Sandy. Are we, if we're gonna play 1.7 together, are we gonna be fighting for who the fuck gets Sandy? Is that how it's gonna happen, guys? Are we gonna have to fight each other over who gets to marry Sandy first? It feels like it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a race. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Oh yeah, you got Twitch's background noise as well for your work. Yeah, it's good stuff. Gotta have it. Yeah, you do get Thief here, that's what I thought. May the best person win. We're gonna be min-maxing marrying Sandy. I'm gonna be hoarding every fucking daffodil in spring, year 1, so that I can fucking start gifting her immediately. I'll be hoarding all those daffodils. I'm not gonna let you motherfuckers get a single one. It's the day proposal weird written Colin got kicked from the game. I think it's going to be a while still, though. He still didn't. He didn't say a release date or anything for 1.7, so it's probably not going to be till like at least until like probably the end of this year before it even comes out. So we've got a while. We got a whiles to go for Stardew Valley 1.7. Hoping October, November. So that we can play the winter months. Oh, that would be nice, yeah. Especially for like January, because there's like fucking no games that come out in January. That would be a nice time to have a Stardew playthrough going. I'm still playing my I've not played on it in quite a few days. Because I've been playing Eugenics a lot. But my single player Stardew Valley save that I started like last month, I've been going pretty hard on. I'm in fall year 2 right now. Going pretty well. Got my ancient fruit empire starting. I've basically done everything on Ginger Island. I think I still have a few gold walnuts to find, but I've gotten most of them and I have the queue room unlocked. I don't know if I told you this, Colin. Actually, I told Derek. So the single player Stardew Valley save that I'm playing. When I first got to Ginger Island on it, the first chest that I opened up in the volcano, the very first chest I opened, gave me an ostrich egg. Which is insane. Because I remember last time we played how fucking long it took us to get an ostrich egg. It's crazy. It's annoying as well though, because I still don't have the fucking incubator. I'm missing one fossil from the fucking doctor on the island. The one that you get from the from golden coconuts. It's the one thing I need so that I can get the incubator and actually get an ostrich. I've had that fucking egg for like... I've had that egg since like spring year 2 and I'm in fall now. Always that and the pomegranate. Yeah, I did choose the fucking fruit cave. Oh, actually, I did cabbages evolving. I did the mixed bundles, so I don't think I had pomegranate actually as an item I needed, but I think I still had the apple. And I think I had other stuff that was kind of weird. I don't remember exactly what the bundles I had were, but I did choose the fruit bat cave, just in case I needed fruit or anything. Because I feel like now more than ever, the fruit bat cave is just the way to go. Because like, yeah, mushrooms can be handy to get, but you have the new mushroom log items that you can just throw next to your like tree tapper farm area and then just get tons of mushrooms that way. Like, you really don't need the mushroom cave. Especially with how fucking long it takes to grow fruit trees. And there's basically no way to guarantee to get any of the spring fruit until at least year 2. So yeah. Fruit cave, fruit bats all the way. Falling behind on levels here a wee bit, Pikachu. I feel like I kind of went crazy on my single player save as well though. Before the end of year 1, I had, I think within the first week of winter, I had the community centre done. And I got everything, all my skills up to level 10 before the end of year 1 as well. So like, yeah, before the end of year 1 I was already starting to get the mastery stuff, which is kind of crazy. I felt like I was going kind of wild, getting shit filled out. The Stardew speedrunning strats have gotten more intense? Really? The only thing I know about the Stardew Valley speedrun stuff is the whole clay thing they do on the beach to make money. And all the weird, specific, like, step RNG manipulation stuff they do. And, like, owing specific spots on the farm as well. It's so strange. Oh. I've been watching someone do a perfection speedrun. They've been planting parsnips in specific patterns to determine whether a run is worth pursuing. Yeah, there's so many there's so many RNG manipulation things you can do in the game. It's kind of crazy. I before I seen any speedrunning stuff, I had no idea that any of the stuff worked that way. It's so crazy. Yo, Phantom, I saw you sneaking on FireRed as well. How are you getting on with it? Who'd you pick as your starter? Did you go a good old classic Charmander? Or did you go with Squirtle? That's crazy that did one shot. What the fuck, Pikachu? I best go for Leaf Green then? Honestly, Colin, it's up to you. There's I can post a graph for the Pokemon that are exclusive to each game, and you can decide from there which one you want to go for. Because I think both games have a pretty equal amount of good mons exclusive to them, so it's actually kind of a hard choice. But it would really depend on what your preference is for the mons. But do you want to lose your mind for a sec? I'm honestly still mentally processing what just happened in my game. Let me DM you real quick. Oh no, did you fucking find a shiny or some shit right at the start of the game? I swear to God. There's no way. He fucking did? Oh my God, are you that's insane. The game's not even been out, like, it's been out for like 2 hours and you got a shiny? Full odds Adamant shiny Mankey. That's fucking nuts, dude. Holy. That's crazy, dude. Holy sh... Damn. You gotta post that in the Discord, make everybody jealous. First shiny in the world? Possibly, actually. I'd be posting that shit on social media and stuff. Holy. That's insane. Holy I don't think I've ever had that. In the early gen games where the odds are the 1 in 8,000, I've never had a shiny so quick. Like that early in a game, that's nuts. God damn, you jammy wee bastard. Congrats though. Holy. I remember Crash getting one in a randomizer of... Fuck Crash! That motherfucker's got the most insane luck when it comes to shinies. That motherfucker... The amount of times that he would shiny hunt, hatching eggs, and would get them so fucking fast every time. He's a motherfucker with... He's one of the luckiest people I've ever known with shiny Pokemon. It's crazy. I'm trying to remember the last time I got like a full odd shiny and what it was. Can't remember. Oh, in fact I know. I think the last crazy full odd shiny I got was in Sun and Moon. I think I talked about this before, but it was quite a few years ago. I was working on like building up my live index in Pokemon Home, and there was some stuff exclusive to Ultra Sun and Moon that I needed to catch, so I like loaded up. I think there was like one Pokemon that I could only get in Sun and Moon that I was missing from my live index. So I loaded up Ultra Sun and Moon on my 3DS to like go to a route to grab it. First Pokemon that appeared after opening of that game for the first time in years. First Pokemon that showed up on the route was a shiny Pancham. That's the last time I had any like insane RNG with shiny Pokemon. That was just like full odds, not even like trying to find anything. Oh wait, it's not here. By the way, if you're playing this game and you've either don't remember this, or if you're playing for the first time, you can get a second Moonstone, a second hidden Moonstone right here. So make sure to grab that. Just seen on Twitter someone saying they found a shiny Pidgey before delivering Oak's parcel. Oh, that's fucked. That's not lucky. That's unlucky. That's crazy. That's no you're getting too early to the point where it's just painful. That's fucked up, man. I can at least happily say I've never had that happen. I've never had a shiny show up in a game before I've had Pokeballs available. Sun and Moon are 10 years old this year. It's true. Yeah, 10 fucking years, man. Oh yeah, Phantom. So, who you picking for the Gen 10 starter? Who's your Gen 10 starter? Have you already decided on which one is your guy? Also means we've known each other for over 10 years. True. Yeah, because well, not yet, right? Because I think we met in Marland's Discord in 2016, but it was like I think it was a little later than February. It was like April-ish or something, wasn't it? I can't remember the exact month, but yeah, we're either 10 years or nearly just about 10 years we've known each other now. Coming up on it. Yeah, I mean, well, this year. It was before June, because that's when I started streaming. And we'd known each other a few months before that. So, we're definitely coming on in like exactly 10 years at some point soon. Crazy. Ponbon, whatever his name was? Yes, Ponbon. The other two are kind of ugly. Yeah. The grass one, I'm kind of like, it's fine. The water one is ugly, but in the ugly way that I like. I'm like, he's an ugly little shit, but I kind of love how ugly he is. But Ponbon, for sure. He is a fluffy-ass Pomeranian fire dog. How can you not love that? The goat. Absolutely, easily going to be my pick for my starter. Still sad that the original Soul Silver stream is lost in the ether. Yeah. Back then I wasn't as, I should have been more diligent about saving streams. But, yeah. You live and learn, don't you? Oh god, now I gotta decide what fossil I take as well. Shit. You know what? I feel like I always take Helix. Let's go Dome. Probably not gonna use it, but let's go Dome. That Claire battle though, was that the one that was fucking just the most insanely bad RNG? Like the entire fight. I remember my first red stream was in Hooktail's castle. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, your first stream you came in was Paper Mario. Shine the non-believer. Shine. Listen, Helix gets all the love. And I like Kabutops. Kabutops needs some love too. Oh wait, there's a knight in here as well. A free Great Ball, let's go. Do I even want to bother with you guys? I mean, these moves aren't really that good. You know what, just for the sake of Pikachu having a slightly better move to actually do damage with, give me a Mega Punch. Mega Punch. Do. You can get to fuck. Mega Kick is way too inaccurate. Game 05 for Roar. Whoop whoop. Cerulean City. Alright, I really need to pee. So I am going to be right in the back real quick. Let me save first because I actually realizing I haven't saved the game. Oh, exactly 2 hours. Alright. I shall be right back. I'm gonna go pee. Oh, okay, I'm back. Hello. Okay. Alright, so made it to Cerulean. What's the guy that's is it this house? Yeah, this guy does a in-game trade. Is it still Poliwhirl Jinx? Yeah. I couldn't remember if that changed in this version or if they kept it the same. It's kind of weird. I find it's so strange that the first in-game trade you ever get in a Pokemon game is for a Pokemon that you literally can't get until like way later. Like you can't catch a Poliwag until you get like the Super Rod or Good Rod after the 4th gym. It's kind of crazy. I swear to God, both times my Pidgeotto has been put to sleep, it's been sleep for the max turn, so no. Actually thinking about doing that trade. I mean, honestly, Jinx is pretty fucking strong in these early games. Decent speed, good special attack, gets Psychic. I think it gets Psychic and Ice Beam by just level up. Or at least gets Ice Punch by level up. Which is pretty damn good. Alright, rival fight. This might be a wee bit of a tough rival fight, to be honest. I think we're a little under-leveled for it. But let's see. Good job, though. You just beat him. Let's hope that Pikachu can... Oh, that's a big damage. Okay, I'm gonna need to get him... Well, I was gonna say I need to get him paralysed, but he's quick attacking me, so... Man, just barely not a 2-hit KO. You know what, Cabbage, you're not gonna be... You're gonna be kind of hard to be useful in this fight otherwise, with Charmeleon, so... Okay. We might have to do some sleep powder shenanigans here. Is he gonna immediately go to Charmeleon? Oh, it's still just Charmander. Why are you a Charmander at level 18? That's crazy. Also, that did a lot of damage. And Bruh, are you fucking serious? I missed. Okay, you know what? That's kinda crazy. I might lose this fight. Legit. What else does he have? Abra and Rattata? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. Like, there was still a chance, but then he gets the 10% burn. Are we serious? That's actually crazy. Okay. Well, good start. You know, just for the sake of not losing too much money, if I end up losing that again, let's just spend some of our hard-earned coinage. Oops. Might actually be worth grabbing some super potions for this. Hmm. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with Cabbage, I'm gonna Leech Seed Pidgeotto. And then switch in Pikachu. And then with the Leech Seed chip we can two-shot him. And hopefully be at a decent health from the Leech Seed as well. We are under leveled for this though. Full team's 16, 17 and 18. Shut the fuck up, Derek. You're using 2 mons that are probably over leveled as hell for this. You motherfucker. And you've got a Pidgeotto, I've got a Spearow. We've got 2 middle stage Pokemon that are higher leveled. I've got 3 mons that are, 2 of which are not evolved at all and are under leveled. What do you mean point? That's exactly my point. Exactly the point I'm making. Point made. Checkmate. We would love to see a static or paralysis from Thundershock, and to him getting fully paralysed. That would be beautiful. No static, no para. Because of course. He gets the 10% burn though. Alright. This will probably not be Charmander, so we can, if it's Rattata, we can just go back to Ivysaur to take that out. And hopefully this time, Spearow doesn't get fucking burned. And we can take out Charmander, and then Abra's easy. Does every one of your mons have goddamn quick attack? Hey, bit of luck on our side for once. I think we can tank 1 Ember. I'll maybe try and... do I want to Leech Seed you actually? Or Sleep Powder? Let's Leech Seed. Hopefully this time we don't miss. Are you fucking kidding me? He got another fucking burn. That's crazy. I feel like I've had really bad RNG. I've been crit so many times, and now twice been burned in the same fight. Wow. Go ahead, get the attack boost. I wouldn't fucking put it past you, you bastard. Got to get your 3rd mon. Bellsprout? I assume. I think you get him in the area up ahead. Actually, even with the level difference, I'm kind of surprised that Charmander outspeeds Spearow. I think he's dead to Peck plus Leech Seed damage. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, he is. Cool. Boo-doo. Kind of a shame that you're not going to be able to get Sludge Bomb for, I mean, we're both in the same boat with that. Not being able to get Sludge Bomb for Venusaur or your Victory Bell until post-game. And I don't think there's any poison move they get by level up, sadly. That's damaging. Kind of a shame. I really don't know why they put Sludge Bomb in the post game. It's kind of crazy. You're about to meet the Bell? That Bell? The fucking Bell? The man himself? Do you think this Bell that built a computer system of this world also went to also happened to go to an island owned by owned by this He would never. He's too busy collecting his Pokemon. Although, you know what? Maybe he'd get done for other weird activities in the Pokemon world. I feel like you're gonna find a lot of images of Lopunnies and Salazzles and Gardevoirs on Bill's PC. Damn. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Good stuff. Good stuff. Spearow evolves at level, what, 21? 22? I think. Is it only 20? Interesting. We could potentially have a Fearow for Misty then. No, probably, I mean, not that we really need it. We have a fucking Ivysaur and a Pikachu. We're gonna destroy Misty. Sergeant may be a little bit annoying though, I'm realizing. If we get unlucky enough with paralysis bullshit, I might have to fucking leech seat sleep powder his goddamn Raichu. Or I could just be like, fuck it, and grab a Diglett from Diglett Cave to just decimate him real quick. Or try and get the Doug trio in there. You know, another good in-game trade option, since you can't really get Abra or Alakazam without trading with someone, is the Mr. Mime that you can trade for on the other side of Diglett Cave. Mr. Mime is actually really, really good in this game. It's pretty strong in FireRed and Leaf Green on a story team. It's probably the best Psychic type you can get this early. Only other option really is Abra if you can actually trade to evolve it, or the Drowsy, but Hypno's not really that good. All the other good Psychic types are not available till way later with Staryu and Slowpoke. Slowpoke and even Jinx, because you have to wait to get Poliwhirl to trade for that one. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'm number 4, getting tired. Holy fuck! Why the hell did that do so much? Jesus Christ! I know that was a crit, but fucking scratch! Did like more than half of my HP nearly. God damn. I guess we got tail whipped by the other Nidoran, but still. Holy shit. That was ridiculous. Ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Ba-da-boo. Alrighty. Zoop. You know, if this was if we were playing the original games here, I would be contemplating possibly doing the glitch to catch Mew here, like I did in my yellow version. But sadly, that's not available in this game. Okay, you know what? I was thinking of ending soon anyway, but I think this is a good spot to end because then I can do the nugget exploit to get some money early on, which I think I might do. Because I was saying earlier about how I'm really going to want to get some of the TMs from the game corner for Flareon, like as soon as possible. So getting some money or getting some nuggets to save up for that would be actually not a bad idea. But I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to stop here for today. And I think off stream I'm going to do the nugget exploit. Which, if you don't know, by the way, I went over it in my video, but the basic is talk to the last guy at the nugget bridge. He gives you a nugget, lose the battle intentionally, and then when you come back and talk to him, you get another nugget. And you can just do it over and over and over again. So, spend all your money so you don't lose it from whiting out. Catch like a low-level Pokemon that will lose turn 1 and deposit your other ones. And just, yeah, just keep battling him and losing turn 1 and just get infinite nuggets. 5k every time. So I think I might do that. I might do that. I'll do that off stream later. Get some money saved up. And then I'll probably stream tomorrow. I think me and my flatmate are having some people over tomorrow for to hang out and watch the wrestling. Elimination Chamber, but that doesn't start until like midnight. So I'll be live tomorrow, probably around the same time that I'm live now, maybe a little bit later. But yeah, we'll go live again tomorrow. Play some more FireRed. Try and make some more some further progress. Echo, you came in just as I'm ending. Yeah. You did indeed. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid. Is anybody else live right now? That's kind of early, but let's see. Oh, Bread's live. He's playing Ultra Kill. Okay, it's a little bit of a dynamic shift from Pokemon, but I'll send you all over to Bread. Here. It's Haru Urara's birthday, so I've been doing runs with her. And oh, I was gonna say I thought I recognised the name. It's the it's the horse girl in Umamusume. To honour it. Oh yeah, because the real life horse that she's based on died last year, didn't it? I remember hearing about that. It's very sad. Because yeah, everybody was like rallying around that horse. Because of its story. September 9th. Yeah. Very sad. But that's cool. You're doing that today. But yeah, I'm going to end there. We'll be back tomorrow to stream some FireRed, and if you want to check out my go onto the YouTube and check out the videos I'm releasing for FireRed. I released one yesterday, I released one earlier today, and I have another one that will be coming out tomorrow, and I'm probably going to make some more. So, yeah, I'm going to head off. I will see y'all tomorrow for some more FireRed. Hope you had a good Pokemon day, and I will see y'all later. I'm going to send y'all over to Bread, who's playing some Ultra Kill, so thank you for hanging out and watching. As always, appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me send y'all over to Bread, show Bread some love. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye!